it's a ceremonial presentation wherein the cover letter and a single copy is presented to the recipient. In this case, should be the speaker. So it was done the wrong way initially, and you know that. And so what has happened now is the full presentation in terms of the 73 copies that should be shared with all of the college. So yesterday, of course, those 73 copies were presented to the office of the chief clerk, and the office of the speaker was notified. And so it means that beginning today, the office of the chief clerk will be instructed by the speaker that each office receives a copy of the budget. That is the beginning of the budget process, actually.
So many confirmation have been made that the speaker has received the budget.
I don't know confirmation or not. I'm saying to you, the real presentation of the budget happens ceremoniously.
Do we expect that to happen in the coming days?
Beginning today, every colleague will begin to receive a copy of the budget, a hard copy of the budget, which signifies now that we're going to be beginning the process of the budget hearing process. You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So again, the office of the speaker has been notified. The office of the speaker has given instruction that beginning today, the chief clerk office must ensure that each office receives a copy. That is the process.
Honorable Sibo, these copies of the budget were brought last Friday, but were returned to the Ministry of Finance. Have you been told that they were here? And why were they returned back?
Well, I can't speak for the Ministry of Finance, but the Ministry of Finance can answer that question. But I'm telling you, it's possible that the copies that were brought have issues. It's possible. Mm-hmm. So now that they've been brought finally, and they are lodged in the office of the chief clerk, and the chief clerk office has informed the office of the speaker. This office of the speaker, through the speaker, has already given a mandate that beginning today, each of us must begin to receive the copies. So again, we are on the right path. From my perspective as chairman, my work does not begin until we shall have gone to plenary and I'm formally giving the budget, and then I'll begin my process of budget here.
Does this mean that the Supreme Court is going?
I'm not in the court. I'm not in the court. We have said that we're going to live by the law. The law, the chief arbiter of the law is the Supreme Court. And so when the Supreme Court speaks, we are listening.
There's information coming from your district. You as an educator, the proliferation of ghettos in your district, specific reference around the D12 school, does it bother you as an educator?
Are you bothered about drugs?
We are asking you, sir.
No, you've not answered my question. Yeah. You see, there are certain things we don't make political because drugs today is in every nook and corners of our society. But what we've done in our district, because we are knowledgeable of the fact that on the beaches behind the 12 field, there have always been little ghettos. So by our own selves, we found the resources to fence the entire D12 area. What we've not done, again, we do these things when resources are available. What we've not done is to put in the two gates that will mend the fence the area. So again, we are getting where we are getting.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you.
And so he's more to other countries.
That's this.
You don't want to do it.
That was Honorable Speaker. Honorable Sibo there talking about copies of the budget being presented to the office of the Speaker. So that is confusing because earlier on the budget was submitted to the House through the Chief Clerk Office and to the majority bloc. Now Representative Sibo, the chair on the Committee on Ways, Means and Finance, who was removed from that committee by the majority bloc, is telling us that the Ministry of Finance submitted 73 copies of the budget to the chief clerk, and this chief clerk, we are yet to know whether it is the actual chief clerk, the Honorable Madred Sion, or her deputy, but Representative Sibo said the chief clerk informed the Speaker of the House of Representatives, Koffa, And Speaker Koffa has instructed the clerical staff, that's the office of the chief clerk, to distribute 73 copies of the budget to 73 members of the House of Representatives. According to him, thereafter, the real debate of the budget will begin. But he said again, before that happened, they have to have plenary, they have to meet quorum, they have to have plenary, and then the plenary now will mandate the Committee on Ways, Means, Finance to begin reviewing the budget. So that tells you that everything now boils down to the ruling of the Supreme Court, because without the ruling of the Supreme Court, there won't be plenary. Now, both parties are now awaiting the Supreme Court rule, then the real business of the House will begin. For now, Front Page Africa is here at the grounds of the Capitol building, where everything now is like at a standstill, because you are not seeing any side of the aisle going to session as they usually do. At this time, the majority bloc will be coming in a motorcade right there at the entrance of the main building to go for session in there in the John Chamber. But none of that is happening now. It tells you that they are all waiting on the ruling of the Supreme Court. In the meantime, the budget, copies of the budget, 73 copies of the budget were submitted to the office of the chief clerk, and the chief clerk now informed the speaker, and the speaker, according to Representative Sibo, has instructed the chief clerk to distribute all 73 copies to each lawmaker here at the House of Representatives. Front Page Africa, we still here. We'll bring you live any unfolding events here today. Thank you for being there.